Ice up. Ice what?
Whoa, whoa, baby, poke it out, poke it out, poke it out.
What's up, everyone? So for the first time in an actual little bit, we actually have some legitimate information to talk about. The New Orleans Saints have been playing fantastic, and I am extremely excited about everything that's been going down the past couple of weeks. We won our fourth game in a row. Teddy Bridgewater's 4-0. We are 5-1, sitting pretty at the top of the NFC South. Life is as good as it gets. But as far as life goes, you always have some bumps in the road, and losing Drew Brees was one of those bumps, of course. But we might be dealing with another one in Alvin Kamara, and I will talk to you guys about that in a little bit. But before that, I wanted to start by saying thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new, go ahead and hit subscribe if you'd like. You don't have to, but I mean, come on, you'd be doing me a favor and hopefully yourself one if you enjoy the video. So we have a lot of information to cover, some new information, not just copy and paste stuff from last week, but refill with different stats. This is legitimate stuff that we have to talk about, and I couldn't be more excited, so let's go ahead and hop into it. So the first thing I would like to talk about in this State of the Saints episode, pretty much recapping everything that's been going on in the past couple of weeks, is the fact that the New Orleans Saints are bringing in former running back Travaris Cadet for a workout tomorrow. Which tomorrow is today now. On Tuesday, in Travaris Cadet's 5-year career with the New Orleans Saints, he's played multiple other places, but in his 5-year career with us, he has amassed 126 targets, 94 receptions, 772 yards, and 7 touchdowns in his total 5-year New Orleans Saint career. But he only had 19 rushes for 68 yards in that time span. That's pretty obvious to show what the New Orleans Saints use Travaris Cadet for. He is a receiving back, and we're probably going to bring him back as a receiving back. It's a bit concerning as far as Alvin Kamara's health go. You know, he had that tweaked ankle injury. He was held out of Thursday and Friday's practice. He got put into the game against Jacksonville. Didn't look the same. Didn't have the same burst. Wasn't breaking tackles as well as he usually did. Didn't look as elusive. So Alvin Kamara was not 100%, and he did have a very, very, very minor, like extremely minor, what they thought to be an MCL sprain. Don't freak out. I'm not sure. That's just what I've heard through the grapevine. It might be very, very, very minor. At the most, he will miss up until after the bye week, but we don't know yet. We will find out more Wednesday. Wednesday is when we get the official injury report. Don't freak out, guys. Listen, the New Orleans Saints are 5-1. Even if Kamara misses a couple of weeks and we lose a little bit, we are still in a great position to win not only the NFC South, but compete for the first seed. So calm down. We will go on a run as soon as Drew Brees gets back. Don't freak out and get all upset. Our players' future health is 100% more important. I will be sure to let you guys know about the injury as soon as I get the information. I used to make these videos on Wednesdays, so we would get the injury report before I recorded, but that is not the case now. These videos are coming out on Tuesday, so I'm very sorry. But as soon as I get information on Kamara, I will go ahead and update y'all. So to have another receiving threat in the backfield, the New Orleans Saints are working out running back Travaris Cadet again and may bring him back to pair with Latavius Murray, giving Teddy Bridgewater that receiving backfield that he still had with Alvin Kamara, just in case maybe the Saints know something we don't know. I don't know. Alvin Kamara's status is still up in the air. We will know more by Wednesday, but until then, the New Orleans Saints will be working out Travaris Cadet, and that doesn't speak too well for Kamara's condition. But like I said, I will let you guys know as soon as I get more information on that. Another very interesting topic that we have to cover today is Tyler Eifert. Now, before you freak out and say, "Oh, we're not doing nothing with Tyler Eifert. He's injury prone." Blah 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 blah. The New Orleans Saints are serious about acquiring Tyler Eifert. Now, for what reason, I have no idea. We have Jared Cook. He's starting to build up momentum. Could it be just for more looks? Could it be for another big target? Maybe some more 2 tight end sets? I don't know. But breaking news reported by Sam McKenzie and Jason Canfora, the Patriots and Saints are now the only 2 teams in talk for Tyler Eifert. The Patriots released Benjamin Watson, but just recently re-signed him, so that could be them pulling out of the bidding war. I personally have no idea, but the New Orleans Saints and the New England Patriots are the only two teams that are even talking to the Bengals, and there is reportedly a very serious bidding war for Eifert between the Patriots and the Saints. Like, this is real. This isn't just a rumor. This is a legitimate thing that has been being talked about and reported by verified reporters, by legitimate Bengals reporters. The New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints are the only two teams in talks for Tyler Eifert, and they have a very serious bidding war going on right now. As you guys know, Tyler Eifert has been a bit injury prone over the past couple of years. He hates that title. He doesn't believe it's true, but he hasn't shown otherwise. He's been hurt quite a bit, so go ahead and let me know what you think about this down below. Do you think that the New Orleans Saints will make a splash and sign Tyler Eifert, or trade for Tyler Eifert before the trade deadline hits? Go ahead and let me know. I will for sure respond and give you my thoughts on it as well. And yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on that because I find it very interesting that the Saints and Patriots are the only two teams that are in that bidding war, and the Patriots just re-signed Benjamin Watson. So it's a bit cloudy, but it's something to look at for sure. Now, something I want to talk about from last week is the play of our defense yet again. It seems to be a weekly topic to talk about our defense, but I cannot get over how great they have been. The defense held the Jacksonville Jaguar to 6 points last week. 6 of them. That's insane. 2 field goals, no touchdowns. Lattimore, the past 3 weeks, has held Amari Cooper to 5 catches for 48 yards, Mike Evans for 0 everything, and DJ Chark, 3 catches for 43 yards, but the numbers are mixed. Some people are saying 2 catches for 21 yards. I'd go with 2 catches and 21 yards because the reception that was big that was allowed was not Marshawn Lattimore's fault, nor was he on DJ Chark. They just, for some reason, put it there because that's DJ Chark's stat line. So the defense has been playing amazing. We're going to talk about the Pro Football Focus grades, and I know you guys might hate them, but honestly, as a person that isn't an insider or an actual reporter, I don't really get inside information. I don't get really intense statistics. So Pro Football Focus Stats is my best friend for going ahead and telling you guys how statistically the players played last week. PJ Williams was our highest defensive rated player with an 83.0 and a 91.4 pass rush grade. He played fantastic, as you see him bull rushing Gardner Minshew right there. Marcus Williams lived up to the hype yet again and had an 82.2 grade. He played fantastic. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson had a 76.2 overall rating. He was all over that field. He played fantastic. Eli Apple had a 74.0. Lattimore somehow got a 64.0. Makes no sense, as well as Von Bell's 58.8. Neither of those two ratings make any sense. Maybe it could have been zone coverage situations. I don't know. Run stopping. It's a big question mark to me as to how they both scored that low. They both did amazing. But the defense has rattled off another perfect week. They played amazing against Jacksonville. They played amazing against Dallas. They played amazing against everybody. They're doing their job and getting us wins, and it's actually so refreshing as a Saints fan who watched the games during the 2015, 2016, 2014 era. It's so refreshing. Even the 2009 Super Bowl year, the New Orleans Saints still had one of the bottom defenses in the league, even though they were opportunistic and made plays. It is so refreshing to see us win off of the defense's back, and I'm telling you, I'm here for it. Shout out to the defense. They did great once again. They don't stop. They are fantastic. Clamp City, I don't even know what to say. These dudes are amazing. The NFC South is a very interesting place to be right now. A place where 2 backup quarterbacks have led their teams to perfect records, excluding the Week 2 games versus the Rams. As starting quarterbacks, Teddy Bridgewater and Kyle Allen combined for an 8-0 record total. They've been playing fantastic. The New Orleans Saints are at the top of the division yet again at 5-1 and travel to Chicago next week in what should be a very nasty defensive battle. The Carolina Panthers are 4-2 and travel to San Francisco to play the 6-0 or the 5-0 49ers. That's going to be a big game, a huge test for Kyle Allen and a huge test for the 49ers. Will be a must-watch. Go ahead and watch that game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who fell last week to the Carolina Panthers in London, are now 2-4. Playoff hopes just drifting out of the door, which is sad because I wanted the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to be good so bad. They're not bad. Jameis Winston just isn't the answer. They play in Tennessee at the Titans next week. sit your Buccaneers offensive players in fantasy because they aren't going to do anything against that Tennessee Titans defense that has allowed under 20 points every single game this year. The Atlanta Falcons are 1-5 and play the Rams in Atlanta next week. So the New Orleans Saints with sole possession over the NFC South yet again. No NFC South battles going on next week, but this is a huge detrimental week as far as the New Orleans Saints playing the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers playing the San Francisco 49ers. Who gets the win and improves forward? Who falls back? I don't know. We will definitely see next week. Hopefully the Carolina Panthers get knocked off by the 49ers. But then again, if the 49ers lost, that would also help for NFC seeding. I don't know. Go ahead and comment down below what you want to happen. And yeah, that's about it for today, guys. The New Orleans Saints, the state of the Saints, we covered. Travaris Cadet coming in for a workout next week or tomorrow. Tyler Eifert being a huge trade suitor for the New Orleans Saints. PJ Williams and the rest of the defense balling out, and the NFC South as a whole. The state of the Saints are looking fantastic right now, winning with a backup quarterback and leading the division, something that nobody thought would happen. It's amazing, and I love seeing it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.
Ballin' like Barkley, wrist so sparkly, internet surfing, feel like iCarly.